outfits be giving
wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
What's up, beauties? Welcome back to another video on my channel. If you're new here, I am Sonya and you're tuned into our, is it third or fourth? Our fourth episode of Sonja's Style Chats. I think this is the fourth one, right? Yeah. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about 6 reasons you are bored with your clothes and how to make your wardrobe more versatile. So if you're interested in the video, let's get right into it, okay? So this blazer is actually a blazer dress that I am wearing. I believe it's from Boohoo. I believe it's from the Boohoo and Leticia collection, if I'm not mistaken. This is super old, but I will link the try on haul video that I recorded with this. If not, I'll link some dupes. Like, I'll try to link something in reference to this blazer in the description box below. Earrings are the Bottega dupes from Amazon, and also my Ana Luisa jewelry that I have in my extra holes. I will link those in the description box below. Lipstick is MAC Ruby Woo, and y'all always ask me about my lashes. Y'all, I get lash extensions, and I always link my lash check in the description box below as well. Okay, notes are pulled up. Let's get into the video, poo. Period. Oh, and my wig be linked down there too, because I know y'all be asking me about this hair. The wig is linked as well. Okay, so today we are addressing why you are bored with your clothes. Now, I get DMs all the time on my Instagram from you all telling me that you're bored with your clothes, you're bored with your style, you want to switch it up, but you don't know how to switch it up. You don't know how to put pieces together. You don't know how to make your wardrobe a little bit more versatile. So this video is definitely going to help you out. And if I'm being honest, I've been bored with my clothes as well. I touched on this a little bit in the previous Style Chats video, where I'm just kind of like over the hot girl strip club bad bee aesthetic. Now, is there a time and a place to have on a bodycon dress or a full mesh catsuit? Of course. But for that to be our everyday, it's just not realistic to me. Of course, wear whatever you want to wear. If that's your aesthetic, if that's how you get down, do what you want to do. I am not here to judge. I'm just saying, for me, someone who's turning 34 this year, and also someone who is in corporate America as well as being a content creator, like, I'm just moving into a more like sophisticated, elevated, streetwear chic look. And sometimes if I want to be a little bad bee, I can do that, but not all the time, okay? And I do have a very unpopular opinion when it comes to plus size clothing in general. I feel like a lot of times, having been a content creator for the past 3 or 4 years that have worked with brands, I feel like sometimes we can get stuck in 2 categories. Sometimes we get stuck in these categories where, like, brands and people want to really over sexualize us. So it's like this really extreme left over here where they want to over sexualize us, so everything that they provide us is giving like we going to the club every day, all day. Like at 1 o'clock on a Monday afternoon, you in a club outfit, because that's all the brands are giving. Or they push us all the way right, where it's like super modest, it's giving 95-year-old grandmother in the back of the church. No personality, no shape, no nothing, florals. Like, you know, those typical things that you think of when you think of like plus size clothes that we're absolutely tired of. And as a plus size content creator, I have seen both, and I have struggled to find a good middle ground that allows me to really like play up on style, play up on sophistication, be sexy without being overly exposed, and be modest without being overly like a pilgrim, okay? Dare I say that sometimes, this is gonna be a real controversial statement, but dare I say sometimes they be making us look like house slaves. Some of these outfits be giving
wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water.
It's giving 12 Years a Slave. It's giving It's the Sabbath day, I'm free to roam. If y'all never seen 12 Years a Slave, go watch it. Lapita said, it's a Sabbath day, I'm free to roam. It's giving that, and I just be like, I don't want to put that on either. I don't want to wear that either. I know, but that's just my opinion, okay? You might not share the same opinion, but that's just my opinion, okay? So I feel like as a plus size girly, it requires a lot more work from us to really be able to find our style and find clothes and brands that actually have the items that you're looking for, that you want to add in your wardrobe to play up on that style. So I completely get why it's so easy, especially for the plus size community, to get not only bored with your clothes but discouraged in finding fashion and clothes that fit you. And since we're making bold statements, let's just continue on and say, like, a lot of brands who have plus size clothing, when you look at those size charts, it's giving more like a junior size 3X, not a Mrs. Like, your 3X is a size 18. Your extra large is a 16. So it's hard for, you know, listen. It's hard for us, especially for somebody like me who wears a range of sizes. Like, I can go from being a size 20 in some stores to a size 22 to a size 24. I have found that I am a solid size 22, and I will either fluctuate or go down in size depending on the brand. And I'm really tall, so if anybody gets it, Sonya gets it. Okay, so with all of those controversial but very true statements being said, let's get into the first reason of why you're probably bored with your clothes. Number one, you buy the same things over and over again. You ever think that you're bored with the stuff that you got because all the stuff that you got look the same? Like, whenever you want to like switch it up, everything in your closet looks the same. Before you say no, how many colors do you got in that same shirt? Now, granted, if it works, get it in every color. But don't let that be the only shirt you got in your closet, because then you get bored, right? And my biggest thing is this. I feel like a lot of times we can shop out of habit. So once we figure out what our style is, or maybe once we find that one item that we really love, we just keep going back to get that same item in different colors, or get something very similar to that item with a little bit of tweak here and there, and it doesn't really provide a lot of versatility in your wardrobe to really do other things, like get creative, like when you want to get ready to go out. I talked about this in the very first Style Chats video. I definitely promote having basics in your wardrobe. We're actually going to talk about this in a second, but also be mindful of the events and the things that you might have to do throughout the year, and shop for those in advance so you're not scrambling when the time comes up. So your birthday, other people's birthdays, we know the holidays are coming around every year, Easter, things that might have to do with your job, things that might have to do with your family and friends, vacation, things like that. Try to start collecting some staple pieces in all of those categories that you have to dress up for throughout the year, so you're not scrambling at the last minute. And also to avoid overconsumption, because I have found, and I don't know if y'all are like me, but I have found that when I'm trying to find an outfit last minute, I buy a whole bunch of stuff because I don't really have direction of where I want to go. And I tell myself like, oh, I'm going to return this stuff, I'm going to return this stuff. And sometimes I really do return it. But then other times I'm left with pieces in my closet that I'm just not gonna wear, you know. Or even if I buy something for like a specific event. Y'all saw that I just came back from New York, the Crusade of Curves Plus Size Fashion Week in New York. I bought a couple of pieces for specific events for Crusade of Curves, and those events got canceled, and I don't really need the pieces now because they were just for that event. You know what I'm saying? So if I already had my mindset on that earlier in the year, I could purchase something in advance for that event, but I'm also conscious of the fact that this piece would want to be something that I can wear multiple different ways throughout the year, even before or after that event. So versatility does not mean buying the same thing over and over again, or even buying a bulk of unique pieces. So what I'm getting at is a really popular fashion term that is a staple in the fashion community right now, especially if you are interested in sustainable fashion, which is a capsule wardrobe. So if you've never heard of a capsule wardrobe, it is a limited selection of interchangeable clothing pieces that complement each other. These are often pieces that do not go out of style and are primarily composed of neutral colors. A capsule wardrobe allows you to create a variety of different outfits with a small selection of clothes. And one of the things that I want to pick up on is these pieces primarily do not go out of style. So when you're thinking of a capsule wardrobe and how to develop a capsule wardrobe, this is going to be completely different to the last video that I just did talking about fall trends. Now, when it comes to trendy pieces, these pieces are just that, a trend. They're in right now, and they probably are gonna be out by next summer or next fall, and then they might come back around again in another 2 or some years. You know how things repeat itself. But those are not the primary pieces that you wanna focus on in a capsule wardrobe, and I hope I don't get you guys confused by this. But a capsule wardrobe is gonna be just like they said, a selection of neutral pieces that you can interchange into several different outfits over an extended period of time. So the cool thing about the last video that I did is pieces that you would typically find in a capsule wardrobe are the actual pieces that are trending right now. So that's the cool thing. So if you haven't watched that video, I will link it in the description box below. But those pieces, when it talks about blazers, button-down tops, denim, sweaters, stripes, plaid, polka dots, pinstripes, those type of things never really go out of style because they're business pieces. So people always gonna have to go to work. They're like we have coined the standard business pieces, at least for American culture, and they're not ever gonna go out of style. They will be reinvented over time. Like I'm wearing this satin very structured blazer with the shoulder pads. This is just a modern reinvention of the 90s suits that we used to see our parents wear, like I talked about last time. But this is absolutely a piece that's unique, right? But it can go in your capsule wardrobe. It's a neutral color. It is also a neutral fabric, so satin can be worn in the summer, fall, winter, and spring, right? And I can get multiple uses out of this because even though it's a blazer dress, I can also wear it as an oversized blazer and just put something else up under it. So if you want to learn more about a capsule wardrobe, I found a really cool article on stitchfix.com that I will link below that really gives you a really good idea of what to have in your capsule wardrobe when it comes to basics. I will also pop a picture up here that they gave as an example of some pieces that you might want to include in your wardrobe. And just to name a few, a button-down shirt like we've talked about before, a white t-shirt, a button-down silk blouse, a solid blouse, a chunky knit sweater, dark wash jeans, light wash jeans, a pencil skirt, leggings, white denim, which is super popular right now, a sweater dress, a black blazer, a denim jacket, a trench coat, a tote bag, booties, flats. I mean, it just goes all the way even down to shoes and accessories. So I will definitely link that article below if you want to check it out. I find it to be super helpful for me because you guys know I am transitioning my wardrobe right now as well. And so these are some of the things that I can check off my list and say, yep, I got this, yes, I have this, or no, I don't have this and I need to go get it. Now, tip number 2 is for us girlies who actually want to dibble and dabble in color and in prints and into pieces that have a little personality. And I definitely recommend both. In order to have a versatile wardrobe, you definitely want to have those capsule pieces in there, as well as some pieces in there that are unique and that do have personality. Again, we're looking at range, we're looking at versatility, and we're looking at pieces that can help you show your personality through the clothes that you're wearing. You need a variety of textures, colors, prints, and even shapes in your closet to have a unique, versatile wardrobe. Too many solids can make your wardrobe predictable, yet too many prints can make your wardrobe a little tacky. So it just depends. I am a girl who likes to have a balance. So I like a little mix of both. I try not to be too far over here or too far over there. So give me a little bit of everything, okay? Mix some things up. Try to have an even solid to prints ratio in your closet. That way you can incorporate both into your outfits without getting stuck in one category. Now, I know prints and color is not for everyone. So before you minimalist girlies be in my comments, I know. But this tip still applies to you because every color has a color spectrum. So there's not just one shade of nude. There's not even just one shade of black or white, right? So you can do different shade ranges of your favorite neutral colors so that you can give it a little mix and a little vibe. Something that I'm loving right now is stripes. I love that stripes are trending right now, especially this Old Navy striped fuzzy sweater that I recently just purchased that I showed you all. Very neutral. It's just a black and white sweater. That's it, with stripes. But it's so chic, and I can pair that with a blazer and some jeans. I can pair it with a slip skirt. I can pair it with a nice trench coat, or I can even pair it with some leather pieces, and it will just continuously flow throughout my wardrobe for the fall and winter. So for our minimalist girlies, switch it up. Give us some prints in neutral. Give us some stripes. Give us some plaid. Give us some polka dot, okay? Even colors that are out of the brown, black, and white color range are still considered neutrals. Colors like green can be considered neutral. Yes, y'all know I love green. But sage green, I'll pop a picture up as an example. Sage green can be considered a neutral. It is a great pop of color to your typical neutrals that we know and love. So those are things that you can add in your closet as well. Like this blazer right here, it's a neutral. I can wear this with silver jewelry like I have on today, or I can even pop it on with gold jewelry. I even have on, I don't even know if y'all be able to see it with the ring light, but I have on a silver watch that has rose gold in it, which is so fitting as like a combined color scheme for the earring and the blazer itself. You can play around with it, girl. There ain't no excuse, okay? So strive for variations. As we know, different scale of colors tend to trend during different seasons of the year. So spring and summer tend to have more bright colors, fall and winter more neutral and jewel tone colors. I like to have a range of all these options in my closet because, again, I don't want to get stuck on either side, and sometimes I'll be feeling a little bit more colorful in some seasons, and sometimes I just kind of want to chill. But whether you enjoy neutrals or a lot of color, the one thing that I talk to you all about all the time is making sure your pieces have personality. So just as much as there is a need for basics in your closet, there's also a need for personality and texture. So even if you are an all black girly, let's do all black and satin. Let's do some all black and silk. Let's get some sequins. Let's get some all black cargo pants. Let's get an all black ribbed dress. Let's get some corduroy. Let's do some crochet. Girl, let's get some wool, some tweed. You know what I'm saying? Give us a little texture. Give us a little something we can feel. Giving you something he can feel. To let him know. Give us something. Okay, give us a little something, right? Because it doesn't have to be just black cotton all the time. You can give us something else, okay? Tip number 3, this one is funny. You only look fly one season out the year. And this is, when I first wrote this, I cracked up. You only look good one season out the year. Sometimes we tend to like pick our favorite season of the year and we devote making ourselves look our best selves during that time. Cause you know, we outside. And then when the winter comes, you inside. You real inside to the point where you don't even look like you want to be outside at all. What's up? So again, we talked about this in the last video. Your clothes need to transfer throughout all 4 seasons. If you live in an area that gets all 4 seasons, if not, just make sure your clothes are able to be useful throughout the whole year. I get the most bang for my buck when I can take a summer dress and make it into a winter outfit just by adding some boots and a jacket. When you shop, envision how you can style that item in different seasons. What is your signature look? And how can you translate it through spring, summer, fall, and winter? Your goal is to be stylish year round. Now y'all know, I have told y'all, fall and winter is my favorite time of the year. It's my favorite time in fashion. I just prefer fall and winter clothes because I just like them better, and I'm not sweating my clothes out every day. Okay, but does that mean that I don't put in an effort to look good as well during the spring and summer? No, I like color. I tend to wear more color in the hot weather seasons, and so that's when I get to be a little bit more loud, a little bit more adventurous, a little bit just more fun and playful with the color that I wear. And then in the winter time, baby, I just feel like in the winter time I'm like mentally in New York, in Manhattan, coming out of my brownstone. And I'm a CEO or something like that. That'd be my vibe for fall and winter, baby. It's giving New York CEO with a brownstone and a driver. Cause who getting on the subway in a Chanel 2-piece? Not me. Not I. I'm just playing. I went to New York one time and now I feel like I belong there, you know? But remember, the basics of your wardrobe is there to help you create several outfits transitioning throughout the year. Be mindful of your accessories you choose, like shoes, jewelry, and bag that can help you transition a summer outfit into a fall outfit or vice versa. And comment below if you actually want me to do a separate video where I'm showing you some of my favorite summer pieces and how I transition them into fall pieces as we get ready for the weather to cool down. I know you guys are enjoying these videos, so if you actually want to see me like do practical like dress up and show you what I be talking about, make sure you comment below and give me a thumbs up on these videos. Girl, tip number 5, I am very guilty of. This is for me. I wrote this for me. Okay, you procrastinate on buying the pieces that you really need. Girl, I'm guilty. Girl, that stung me. If it stung you, just know it stung me too. Okay, guilty. I procrastinate on buying casual pieces that I need. So as I be talking to y'all about basics, you need basics. Baby, guess who else need basics? Me. I need the basics as well. I need the stuff I can just throw on when I go to Trader Joe's. I need the cute matching sets that I can just throw on, go to the grocery store, work out, take a walk, go to the coffee shop. Cause baby, I be dressed up all the time. I'm either bummy or I'm a little overdressed. So I'm finding my middle ground. I'm finding my middle ground when it comes to casual clothes and basics. And I've actually been collecting a lot of great pieces. As I bring them in, I will definitely be doing either full YouTube videos or YouTube shorts so you guys can see my hauls. Stop leaving the store and website not buying the pieces that you know you need. And look, in my defense, I just be forgetting. I be forgetting that I need it. Like, I be in the store and I be like, ooh, like this is cute. And I leave and I'm like, dang, I needed a black turtleneck. Like I don't have a black turtleneck. I should have got the black turtleneck. So the biggest thing I'm challenging myself to do, and I'm challenging you beauties to do it as well, is start making a list of the pieces in your closet that you need, and also a wish list of the pieces in your closet that you really want. I often find myself like imagining an outfit. So like if I'm trying to figure out what I want to wear somewhere, or even like what I want to put on for a content video, and I might have like the whole outfit together and realize like, dang, I don't have any shoes to go with that, or I don't have the right bottoms to go with that. And it's frustrating because I'm like, 9 times out of 10 it's something that I've been telling myself like you need to get. For instance, I really need a brown purse. I don't have like a chocolate brown bag, and I have 2 pairs of chocolate brown boots, and I don't have a bag to go with them. So every time I pull those boots out for the fall and winter, I'm like, dang, I don't have a chocolate bag. I don't have it. The smart thing would be to get on my phone and just make a list. So whenever I get the itch to shop, I can go to my list and be like, okay, what do I actually need? And also what's on my wish list? So if I'm able to get the items that I need and I still want to spend a little bit of shmoney, what's 1 or 2 things I can pick off my wish list depending on what my budget is that I can also buy? Again, the key here though is to make sure that the things that are on your list of what you actually need are things that are going to last you through time, that are going to be able to recreate several outfits. Does that sometimes mean that you want to put a little bit more money and invest in some higher quality pieces? Absolutely. If you can afford to invest in some higher quality pieces, do it. Now, does that mean that you want to go spend $400 on a Louis tank top? No, unless you just got it like that. I ain't at that point yet, so no, okay? But places like Amazon, Target, Skims has really nice tank tops and basics that people are like going crazy over on TikTok right now, that you can spend a little bit more money on. So you might spend like $30 or $40. If it's Skims, you might spend a little bit more than that. You might spend like $60, $80, okay, on a tank top or something like that. But it's gonna last you forever. Those Skims dresses that I got 2 years ago, that I did my Skims review on, to this day, still hands down the best house dresses that I have in my collection. To this day, I done spilled stuff on them. I done washed them and dried them several times. Ozzy done scratched them up. To this day, still the best. And those dresses at that time, I think they were like $80 a piece when I bought them 2 years ago. I don't know how much they are now, but I think they were like $80 a piece for a house dress that you just wear around the house. But when I tell you they're the best, I take them with me when I go out of town. I wear them around my hotel room. Like, they're just perfect basics that I need in my closet to just relax. So definitely start to create a list of the things that you need, especially if you're like me. I'm gonna be cleaning out my closets really soon. Probably doing a fall closet sale really soon, so stay tuned for that. But then also giving a lot of things away, so it's gonna leave a lot of space in my closet, and I'm gonna have to start making a list of what I want to replace those things with and what are the things that I actually need. And then a wish list. So speaking of wish list, I want to start doing like wish list videos. So y'all let me know in the comments below if y'all are interested in that. Like just pieces that are on my wish list that I really, really want, that maybe I can't afford right now, or maybe I'm just holding off on buying for some reason. But let me know if you're interested in stuff like that. I enjoy sitting down and talking to you guys about fashion. So if you want to know like what are some of the things that I'm like swooning over right now when it comes to clothes and accessories, let me know, because I can start doing videos about that as well. And the last two tips are one and the same, so we're going to talk about them at the same time. So it says you talk yourself out of taking fashion risks, and you don't wear the clothes that really bring out your personality. So these are two tips that I really promote over and over again. Stop talking yourself out of taking a risk when it comes to your clothes, especially if those clothes actually do reflect your personality and who you are. If they just really make you happy, don't let anybody else talk you out of wearing something that just really makes you happy. Even if they don't approve of how you look, or even if it's not what they would wear, it's your body and it's your clothes. Period. It's your body and it's your clothes. And my biggest thing is clothes should be a reflection of what's going on in here. And I have said this before, oftentimes we will treat our bodies like laundry baskets, or like that chair in the corner of our room that we just throw clothes on top of. You are not a laundry basket. Stop just throwing stuff on. Stop it, okay? There are ways to style clothes that make your heart smile. Fashion is an outlet for me that just brings me so much happiness, so much joy, and I love to reflect those emotions in the outfits that I'm wearing, and I want you beauties to have that same fun with it as well. A lot of times when you guys are reaching out to me, what you start talking to me about styling clothes, but what we end up talking about is your confidence and your insecurities. And again, all of my content, down to my content where I'm talking specifically about God, is to help you build up internal confidence so you can express that confidence externally through your faith and through your fashion. Which is why I get online and I show y'all my stomach, and I show y'all my square butt, and I show y'all my thighs. I know I'm fat. I know I got cellulite. I know I got stretch marks. I know I ain't got no butt for real, but I'm happy. And because I'm happy in here and I'm healthy in here, I look good out here. Okay? That just got real deep. But for real, like, the things that we tell ourselves in our heads and the way that we talk to ourselves in our heads really prevents us from living a life that is beautiful. And you all are so beautiful, and I just want your style and your closets to reflect that. So stop talking yourself out of taking fashion risks. And listen, when I say fashion risk, that's subjective to you, right? So I don't mean that you have to walk outside in the most avant-garde piece. Maybe wearing your arms out is a risk to you because you're super uncomfortable with your arms. Y'all know, y'all have heard me talk about me not liking to wear my back out because of my back rolls. But then when I did the Eloquii swimsuit haul, guess what I did? I had my back out. And I was showing y'all my back rolls. You see what I'm saying? Just because you have parts of your body that you don't like doesn't mean you have to feed it with negative commentary and insecure behaviors that exacerbate how you feel about yourself. You still want to love your body even if you don't like everything about it. Think about your man, sis. You love your man, you love that man. Do you like everything about him? No. You don't. I know you don't. You ain't even gotta tell me. You ain't gotta comment below. I know you don't. But you love that man. You gonna stick beside that man. You gonna ride for that man. I know you are. You are. As you should. That's your man. My man. But you won't do the same thing for your body. And I got a problem with it. Because how you riding for somebody else but you're not riding for yourself? Why you not doing the same thing for your body? Flaws and all. Let me flaws and all. I don't know why you love me. What you doing? Treating yourself like a laundry basket. I don't understand. But Tyrone, oh Tyrone, honey, he is the king of your throne, baby. But you treating yourself like a side chair. Get it together. Take the risk. Wear the arms out. Take that jacket. Take that denim jacket off. Take it off. Wear the arms out. Wear the thigh. Okay? Let's just, we only got one life to live, y'all. And we want to make it fun. Okay, so stop talking yourself out of fashion risk. Here's something that I did to like help myself just become more confident in wearing things that I wasn't comfortable with back in the day. Is I would put it on and then I would just leave the house. Like I would put the outfit on, I would get ready, I would put the outfit on, and I would just leave. I would get in my car and I would start driving. Once I got down far enough away from my house, I would really have to not like what I had on to turn all the way back around, go all the way back up the steps, go in the house to change clothes. And I know that sounds dumb, but that's literally like what I used to do. Like I used to just put it on. I wouldn't give myself enough time to overthink it or think about it. I would put it on and leave the house and just drive away. Cause once I'm out, I gotta wear it. Like, what I'm gonna do? Like, once I'm out and about, it's staying on. And so I used to do that, and I started to realize like how many people used to compliment me on my outfit or ask me where I got my outfit, or how encouraging that was for the women in my life, like my best friend, to just see me in something that like we both wouldn't necessarily like be too comfortable with, but I'm just gonna rock it. I'm gonna fake it till I make it. I'm gonna pretend like I'm not uncomfortable. And that helped me to just kind of get more encouraged with wearing things. And it also helped me to kind of tailor my style. It's like, okay, I wore this out. People are looking at me because I look nice, not because I look crazy. They're actually complimenting me. They actually want to know where I got my clothes from. If it's something about it that I still didn't like, I'm like, okay, I like this about it, maybe not this. So next time I'll style it a little differently, or maybe I'll pair it with something else, or maybe I'll get it to fit a little differently or something like that. And I just started to like train myself to think about it differently. You got to practice thinking about yourself differently so that you can actually wear the stuff that you see me wearing. Y'all like to see me in it. Put it on you too. Y'all tell me all the time, your body shape is like mine. Okay, well, put it on. same body shape, then you already know what it's gonna give. So beauties, I hope you enjoyed another episode of Style Chats. Again, this is our 4th episode, so make sure you check the description box below for the last 3 episodes, as well as the outfit that I'm wearing today, my body details, and some stores that I prefer to shop at to be confident and fierce, okay? And stay tuned because I have a lot of fun videos coming up, including New York Fashion Week inspiration looks, where I recreate some of my favorite New York Fashion Week looks on my plus size body, as well as fall fashion, and some more Old Navy hauls are coming soon as well. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment below, like this video, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at @SimplySonya_M, and I will see y'all in my next video. Love you.